to Kur, Madikeri. If you go back and check in 2018, it was a lot more JDS here and a few BJP here, not as much blue. But now, if you check that belt, there's a lot more blue here. There's a lot more blue here. This is, of course, like I said, Kolar, Tumkur, and further north to Ballari. Let's see how this plays out. In coastal, like I said, other than 1 or 2 seats, the Congress doesn't seem to have come back in any formidable fashion. In North Karnataka, in Belgaum and in Bagalkot, there seems to be a lot more blue than saffron. Look at this belt. This is 2023 as it stands right now, and look at 2018.
But these are still early stages. It's just 9 a.m. on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. First round of the EVM countings should start now. In some of the constituencies, it started around 8:40. So we have multiple rounds of EVM counting to go. Now, this leaderboard could also change this way or there, or it could just consolidate where it is. Griha Atul is with us. Yes, Griha.
We're getting leads from Shimoga, Anand. We're getting to know the Shimoga constituency number 113. We have a BJP lead. Channa Basappa of the BJP is leading 113, Zaka.
All right. Shimoga Rural, the BJP candidate seems to be leading there. Shimoga City as well, I believe, which was the seat, Ishwarappa's seat. I believe there also a BJP candidate is leading. He was hoping that his son gets the ticket. So in Shimoga City, which is always MP Renukacharya is leading from Honali, again in the outskirts of Shimoga. So you have, and of course in Shikaripura, you have Vijendra leading. So you have about 5 or 6 seats in that district where the BJP seems to be leading. There's one JDS lead from Bhadravati. Appaji Sharda of the JDS seems to be leading there. But the BJP managing to hold on to whatever it had last time around in the Shimoga belt.
It will be interesting to see how many rounds of counting we'll see overall. Let's quickly get you the key race alerts. Let's just bring you this fantastic morning view on Air Alexa of Bengaluru, and there we will also bring in a certain level of visual effects that we've tried to work here. Our graphics team has tried to put something which will be a visual delight for you, ladies and gentlemen. Here, that's what we do at Alexa. This is the key race alert. Importantly, if you were to look at it, CT Ravi from Chikmagaluru right now is trailing. We just discussed his secretary, Lingayat, was poached, and he is a Vokaliga in that core belt. Is that going to matter? Are people going to rise above their caste and vote? We'll have to wait. Priyank Kharge, who just spoke to us a short while ago, continues to lead in Chittapur. He is confident of retaining that seat, but we'll have to see. Dinesh Gundurao in Gandhinagar leading. He's quietly gone about his job. The former PCC president, as far as Karnataka is concerned, his father was the chief minister at one point in time. Jagdish Shettar, the defector from the BJP, continues to he's trailing at this point. He's trailing at Hubli Dharwad at this point. He's trailing. Some time back he was leading, now he's trailing, so that's important. So did the BJP do the right thing? Will that trend stay? We'll have to see. In Shiggaon, Basavaraj Bommai continues to lead. He's very confident that he will come back as an MLA. He's also confident that the BJP should get the mandate, although the leaderboard at this point points otherwise or indicates otherwise. V. Somana of the BJP is currently trailing in Varuna. He is up against the former housing minister. He's the current housing minister. He's moved from Govindraj Nagar, his constituency in Bengaluru, that has gone to Umesh Shetty, and he is taking on Siddaramaiah. Now, in his bastion, in Siddaramaiah's bastion. HD Kumaraswamy is trailing in Channapatna. A very interesting trend. This could change as more rounds of the EVM counting come through, because for HD Kumaraswamy to lose in Channapatna is like the sun rising from the west. But Satish Jarkioli, he is from the Yamkamadi seat. He is leading at this point. Satish Jarkioli leading. So some of these key race alerts in this lovely Bengaluru morning point to the fact that some of the defectors may find it tough. Others may continue to be strongholders. They continue to hold on, like Lakshman Saudi in Athani. He's also somebody who moved out of the BJP and he's joined the Congress. Is there the vote is loyal to the leader, or does it look at the fact that who did he go and join rather than fighting as an independent? Then we have B. Sriramulu in Ballari, the strong man from Ballari. He is actually trailing. Now, this is again a shocker if this happens, because many believe that nobody can move Sriramulu out of Bellary or take that constituency away from him. That's what they believe as that strong man. B.Y. Vijendra, B.S. Yediyurappa's son, is leading from Shikaripura. That is a seat that Mr. Yediyurappa was happy that has been given to his son. But is that going to result in the Lingayats overwhelmingly voting in favor of the BJP? We'll have to wait and watch. So some of these key results, the Congress, even as we speak, Parameshwara is actually leading, and he was the one who said that there are other options too, beyond DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah as Chief Minister if the Congress comes and forms government. Congress consolidating its lead further to 109, even as DK Shivakumar is leading at Kanakapura. So another key race alert that comes to you. So Congress moving to 109 leads out of 224, BJP at 90, JDS at 23. So this is the story at this point. Let's quickly go back, and one more key race alert. We've got Ajay Dharam Singh from Jawargi. This lead is still awaited. Some of these seats have not yet started counting. They're not even looking. They're not flashing on the leaderboard. Those white areas, Zaka just moving up, across to you.
And
some of those leads not actually
from
coming.
26 to 22 now.
22 and Congress moving into the Nelson figure.
One foot short of 112, 113 of course would be 1 plus halfway.
Yes.
Gali Janardhan Reddy is leading from Gangavati. So just a word, while his brother-in-law Sri Ramalu seems to be trailing, his brothers are trailing from the Bellary constituencies, but in Gangavati, Janardhan Reddy seems to be leading. In Koppal, we have a JDS lead for Mr. Chandrasekhar, but I think what you're essentially seeing, I'm going to go by the meta picture, you're seeing a lot more blues in Hyderabad, Karnataka, all the way from Bellary upwards, Raichur, Yadgir, Bidar, and of course Gulbarga. And in Kittur, Karnataka, again you're seeing a lot more blues in the rural parts. This is of course again a Lingayat belt. This is Belgaum and Bagalkot. Other than of course the Belgaum city seat where the BJP seems to be leading, the rural seats the Congress seems to be making a big comeback there.
Halfway for Congress, Zaka, 112, halfway for Congress.
Just hit halfway, 112, BJP at 89. The question is, what is the upside? What is the upside further here
going
from the Congress? The JDS is coming down. JDS is coming
now
down
it's
to
a
21.
downslide. It's a downslide for them.
I want to make this comment on that. If that trend holds, and if we can see the comparison in the old Mysore area, if the Congress is making a gain, then DK Shivakumar will claim that it is because of him that it's happened, that he has done the unthinkable and he's made the Vakaligas actually shift.
Yes,
and
to
he
look at
deserves to
him
be Chief
as the
Minister.
leader rather than the JDS.
Yesterday he has said, I have brought to Congress, which was in a crisis mode, to this stage.
To this stage, and he's really laboured. Not that Siddaramaiah hasn't, others haven't. Griha, yes, Griha.
Okay, we're getting more leads from Bangalore rural, from Devanahalli 179. There's a Congress lead, Zaka. We're also getting to know that in Chikmagaluru, if we look at Shikaripura, not Chikmagaluru, Shikaripura, we have Vijendra leading. So the hunter of Shikaripura, his son has risen. There is a clear lead that he's maintaining. Shikaripura 115. There is also another update from Shimoga, from constituency number 116 from Sorab, where there is a Congress lead. Bangarappa is leading from the Congress, 116.
Madhu Bangarappa from the Congress, the son of the former Chief Minister. So that again is a traditional seat. Madhu Bangarappa has already won that seat last time around. Yeah, he's contesting against his brother who's fighting from the BJP. But I think interestingly in Shimoga it seems to be by and large the trend is that the BJP is holding on to some of the rural seats in Shimoga district. But I think really the story for me that is happening is in Hyderabad, Karnataka, as well as here in Kittur, Karnataka, where in both of those regions, just look at the blues here and the blues here, and you compare it to 2018, it's a different picture. A lot more saffron. But that's, I think, really where, at least in the northern part of the state, that's where one big change has happened. And then, of course, in Greater Mysore. In Old Mysore, you can see a whole sea of blues here. In coastal, I think BJP is managing to hold on. Couple of gains for the Congress, not much. But really, the story is here in Hyderabad, Karnataka, and in Kittur, Karnataka.
And in Kittur, Karnataka, it's also the consolidation of the Karubas for the Congress.
Look, the Kurubas are there across the state. They might be 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, some constituencies even 50,000. But here, the northern Karnataka belt is really about the Lingayats. I'm going to hold my judgment on whether there's been a break or a crack in the Lingayat vote bank, because in Shimoga, for example, they seem to be backing Yediyurappa and the BJP. But further north in Belgaum, let's see how
many rounds of EVM counting overall, Griha? Do we have an update on that? And so far, have the EVMs been opened? Has EVM counting begun?
Do we know? Okay, I think the EVM counting is still underway, so we do not yet know how many rounds are underway. It's just about begun 5 minutes back is what we are getting to know. But we do have a VVIP trail list and who exactly is leading. Like I just mentioned, Shikaripura, Vijendra is leading with the BJP. There is CT Ravi, who's now gone on to trail there, Anand, from Chikmagaluru. So CT Ravi Ravi is trailing. There is R. Ashok, who is also trailing from Ramnagar. So R. Ashok, again, BJP trailing in Ramnagar in constituency number 184. DK Shivakumar is maintaining his lead from Ramnagar there in Karnataka. So R. Ashok is trailing there. That's what we're getting to know. If we look at HD Kumaraswamy, that again is something that the JDS is having to battle, because HD Kumaraswamy is also trailing in Channapatna. So all of these star VIP candidates, their GDS is feeling the big blow. The phones continue to ring. Siddaramaiah also continues with his lead. So DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah have their leads through.
And Jagdish Shettar continues to trail.
Yeah, Jagdish Shettar, I think in the Hubli-Dharwad seats, Jagdish Shettar, of course, is trailing. But in the neighboring seat, in the Dharwad South, Hubli-Dharwad East seat, a Congress candidate, Abhay Prasad, seems to be leading there. But in the Hubli-Dharwad Central seat, of course, the Congress candidate there, Jagdish Shettar, is trailing. I just want to quickly once again check in on the Old Mysore belt. Yes, Nikhil Kumaraswamy is leading, but his father is trailing in the neighboring constituency to CP Yogeshwar of the BJP. Just checking further down, DC Tamanna of the JDS is leading in Madhur. All right, Griha has an update on the Chief Minister.
Okay. So far, 5,795 votes have been counted is what we are getting to know, Zaka. We have an update on Basavaraj Bommai from Haveri. He is constantly maintaining his lead in Shigaon in constituency number 83. So that's an important update. Basavaraj Bommai maintaining his lead. And right now, 5,795, the number of votes that have been counted.
All right, so Basavaraj Bommai last time won in Shigaon with about 9,000 odd votes. Looks like he will repeat that performance. Maybe the lead might even increase. Just a quick check on Hubli-Dharwad, the Hubli-Dharwad Central seat. As you know, Jagdish Shettar, who has held it for multiple terms, he shifted to the Congress just before that election. He's now trailing to Mahesh Tangnakai of the BJP. But I think the meta picture, I keep going back to the meta picture, what you're seeing is from Bellary upwards, northwards, that is, towards Yadgir, Bidar, Raichur, Gulbarga, that belt, you're seeing a lot more Congress blues as compared to 2018. In the rural parts of both Belgaum and Bagalkot, here in the north, in Kittur, Karnataka, again you're seeing a lot more blue. Coastal stays by and large with the BJP, 1 or 2 gains for the Congress. In Old Mysore, in the greater Mysore belt, from Nanjangud all the way up to Madikeri, you are seeing the Congress sort of reviving. In the Bangalore city seats, and again, this is very interesting, the Congress had the lead and always continues to have a lead in Bangalore city seats. But this time around, the Congress leading only in 5, whereas the BJP is leading, as per the current trends, leading in about 9. So it's going to be interesting to see
who are these others? You know, because loss for JDS is also meaning gain in others category.
There is one other who is leading in Bengaluru city. We don't know who that candidate is. There's one in Gauri Bidnur, where Puttaswamy Gowda is leading, and there's one in the central part, which is Gali Janardhan Reddy, of course, is leading from Gangavati, which I mentioned earlier. So these are the 3 guys who are aside of the main parties who are leading. But largely, I think the trends are beginning to now crystallize. Congress is thereabouts, very close to the halfway mark, 112. BJP at 89, JDS at 22. By and large, the Congress seems to have been making up for the losses that it suffered in 2018, particularly in Hyderabad, Karnataka, to an extent in Kittur, Karnataka, and of course here in the greater Mysore region.
So the Congress is up from 75 that it had?
It had 80 last time. It's now up to 108. So you can see how the margin with which it's coming back.
And the gains are coming from...
Like I said, these are the 3 regions where the Congress seems to be... Look at this corridor. All right, we have visuals of Mr. Basavaraj Bommai from Shigaon.
Well, he seems to be walking around up and about, speaking to the leaders. We'll see if we can get Swastika, who's been tracking Basavaraj Bommai. But these are pictures of him. Is he going to speak? No. Refusing to say anything right now. These leads will consolidate. Congress once again slipping down from 112 to 108. BJP climbing up from 84 to 90. The JDS also moving up to 23. So these leads are changing, ladies and gentlemen, and they will continue to change. The reason being EVM counting has just begun. There are at least 8 to 9 rounds of the EVM counting which will happen. Griha is with us from the Live Result Hub. Yes, Griha.
We're getting Chitradurga leads, Anand, from Holakiri 102. There is a Congress lead, constituency number 102, Zaka. There's a Congress lead from there. There's one more coming in from Udupi, constituency number 120, where there is a BJP lead.
So overall, if you look at it, and as Griha was pointing out, roughly around 5,000 votes have been counted as per the EVM machine.
That's probably about one round, maybe even,
yes,
maybe
perhaps less.
just about one round.
And on an average, assembly constituency has around 1.5 to 2 lakh voters.
Yeah.
Which means even if it is a voting percentage of 70 or 65, still it's a substantial number of vote which is yet to be counted.
Yeah, you probably have at least 12 to 15 rounds more to go. But I think, in terms of what the picture is, it's clear that, the Congress leads. It was at 112, 113. It's come down to 108. The BJP is in that late 80s, early 90s figure. JDS also in the mid-20s, as it were. Whether this will move further in the direction of the Congress consolidating its leads and being able to go past the halfway mark, we'll have to wait and see. But otherwise, I think the broad meta picture, and I keep coming back to this, North Karnataka seems to be flipping. Both Kittur Karnataka and Hyderabad Karnataka seem to be flipping, and that's where the Congress seems to be gaining a few seats.
Well, we've got an update coming through. Let's quickly get this, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening is, at this point, that there is news coming through. News is that there has been an instruction that's been sent. Priyanka Vadra there, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra there, praying at the temple in Shimla. So prayers are being offered, so everybody is doing the temple run. And everybody doing the temple run, getting the blessings of the people there. So Priyanka Gandhi Vadra in the thick of campaigning. How much of an effect will her campaigns have for the Congress's fortunes in Karnataka and beyond? We'll have to wait and watch. But slowly, she's getting there on ground and keeping the fight local, talking about the local issues, the real issues, and ready to take on when required, even the Prime Minister. Now, let's quickly get you this. The Congress has sent out news, ladies and gentlemen, an update. The Congress has asked all its candidates to come to Bengaluru. Congress is asking all the MLAs to reach Bengaluru. All those who are going to win, all those who are getting in the Congress, asking all these MLAs to reach Bengaluru at the earliest. Now, are we seeing the grounds being made ready for resort politics, or is it just precautionary that they will flaunt their MLAs and they will move towards whatever is the resolution once the eventual results are in place? The Congress asking all its MLAs to reach Bengaluru. That's the election update right now, the election breaking here on Air Alexa. We're getting you this detail. Now, Mohan Kumar Mangalam, Niti Jain with us at this point. Congress at 110, BJP at 86, JDS at 25. So Congress in pole position at this point. Mohan Kumar Mangalam, why are the MLAs being asked to come to Bengaluru?
They're going to go to Bengaluru because they're a very important part of the decision of who should be the chief minister. So I think this must be related to that. I think as you go ahead, I mean, it's too early right now to actually look at trend lines, frankly, because the EVM rounds itself haven't really started. But if you look at the trends as they are now, and if you take it at face value, then it seems that Congress is going to cross the halfway mark. And if that's the case, then the MLA should come to Bangalore. So we should not delay the process of selecting our new chief minister. So this is probably related to that.
And on the BJP side, Niti? Quiet optimism, or is it too early again, as you have been saying?
No, it is too early because you yourself have said that the EVMs have just started the counting and all. Many rounds are left. So one box opens and the entire picture changes. We all have seen that happening earlier as well. But again, the point is the Congress is they have not been confident about whatever they are getting into, and that is the reason since yesterday they have been trying to get their flock together.
No, that's surprising. Niti ji, good morning. This is Anand Narasimhan here. Quite surprising for you to say Congress is not confident. Everybody is thinking, are they becoming overconfident because the Dhol Nagada started even before the counting had started today. This is a departure from the norm with the Congress party. But we have T.R. Prasad Gowda of the JDS with us.
I would just call that desperation to be alive right now.
Yeah, you would call that, but they are celebrating. They seem to be very, very confident. Before I go to T.R. Prasad Gowda ji, quick update from the live result hub. Yes, Griha.
We are getting two updates right now, Anand. From Bengaluru urban seat, we are getting an update from Mahadevpura, constituency number 174 Zaka. There's a Congress lead. The other one is coming in from Haveri, from constituency number 87, where we have a Congress lead.
Okay, so all these constituencies are in
No, so Haveri
Yeah.
again is the home district of the Chief Minister. He's from Shigaon. Other than the Shigaon seat, there seems to be a bunch of Congress leads in that district. Haveri main seat, of course, what Griha was referring to, Rudrappa Lamani of the Congress leading. In Bayadgi, again, a Congress candidate leading. In the neighboring constituency of Hirekerur, again, a Congress candidate leading. So the Congress has got about 4 or 5 seats there in Haveri, except, of course, Shigaon. Excuse me, where the Chief Minister is leading.
So around 15 more or perhaps more rounds of counting that is left.
Yeah.
It's early round, perhaps only one EVM machine votes have been counted.
One
Griha's
round,
update.
yeah.
One round perhaps, yes. Griha?
Yeah, we've got one more from Bangalore Urban, Maria. This one is coming from constituency number 170, where there's a BJP lead. So, and there's one more from Bomanahalli, 175. So 170 and 175. 175, you have a BJP lead? Okay.
So
And there is one more, Vijayanagar, 167. There is a Congress lead. So there is a toss-up between BJP and Congress from Bangalore Urban, at least. More of the seats are going to the BJP.
Yes.
But right now we're getting to know 2 of them. One of them is gone to the Congress party, Vijayanagar 167.
So, Zaka, is the Bangalore picture changing from what it was in 2018 and what it was, say, an hour back?
Yeah, I think so. The Congress leads are about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 now, and the BJP is leading about 11. Remember, Bangalore has always been a Congress city, and Arun is from Bangalore. Arun, what do you make of this change? Is it the Modi rally effect or no?
Yeah.
Both of you, yeah.
See, one interesting factor about Bangalore was in 2018, 12 of the seats had a margin of just 15,000.
Yeah.
6 of them were won by BJP,
6
5 by the Congress. So I think that's what is I think
Playing
behind
itself
this. Yes.
out. Prakash?
Actually, Bangalore reflects what happens overall in Karnataka, in the sense that there is a 35 to 40% vote set for the BJP, 35 to 40 set for the Congress, and 20, about 15 to 20 for the JDS. That's how it's been. And some 6 to 10% of the people swing the election this way or that way. That's it. That is the thing. So when you say Kurubas, there are some 15,000, 10,000, you're right. But even from those days, when I was a journalist, we used to have toured rural places. The Kurubas are confident. They'll say, this time we'll make Congress win. This time we'll make
So they
JDS.
shift.
They know clearly that that's all that counts. That's
Yeah,
it.
that-
The other numbers are set already,
So it's essentially that shifting vote that they move depending on who they see is most formidable in that election.
Yes, because well-settled people, young people in Bangalore, they may not even vote, okay? So these people who come from rural Karnataka or in Bangalore, they actually reflect in a way what happens in the rest of
Interesting
Karnataka.
that you say that, because they said in these 28 seats of Bengaluru, whoever gets closer to 18-19, if there is a scenario that there is 18-19 seats,
18-19 is sweep.
so then it's a party with single majority. If it is stuck between not 1 or 2 seats separating the BJP and the Congress, that means eventually the result will also get stuck with one of them marginally in the lead, the other one is there, and the JDS coming into play. So Bengaluru is reflective of what happens in Karnataka. But today, if you look at this map on the wall, Prakash Belawadi, Bengaluru is not reflecting what is happening all across Karnataka.
I think Bengaluru seems to have, region-wise, there seems to be much more BJP, much more saffron imprints here. The Congress, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 leads. The BJP leading in 11 in Bengaluru city. Yeah, Griha has more. Yes, Griha.
Okay, Anand, Zaka, I'm getting to know more updates from Belagavi. Belgaon Uttar, constituency number 11. Ravi B. Patil of the BJP is leading, 11. BJP
So
is
that's
leading.
again Modi
So
effect.
both the Belgaum seats,
Yes.
the north seat and the south seat, both of those city seats, Belgaum Dakshin, Abhay Patil is leading, and in the north seat, another BJP candidate is leading. So both the Belgaum city seats, it seems like the BJP is leading. But look at that. These are 2 orange spots, saffron spots, and the rest of it is just blue. So the Belgaum rural seats are all seemingly moving
Early on, the votes seem to be going in those regions which are supposed to be BJP strongholds, seem to be shifting away towards the Congress party. That's why you're seeing the kind of gains that the Congress is showing right now. But these leads are early leads, ladies and gentlemen. We keep saying that if these trends hold, then the Congress is in pole position. And right now, it is actually reflecting a very similar scenario as the mega poll of polls at this point. T.R. Prasad Gowda ji, 26 leads for the JDS. So you are still in the hunt. Are you expecting this to breach the 30 number overall or 40 number?
Sir, it is still, I can say it is a still premature stage. Many rounds has to is there to go, and we are expecting some good number of seats again. We will touch up to 40. Up to 40. That is our prediction as of now. And
why was Kumaraswamy so upset in the morning? He just seemed to be berating the media and the exit pollsters. You have hardly given us any seats. Don't come and ask me anything. Go to BJP and Congress, who claim that they are going to form government on their own.
yeah, because he is upset because he tried very much and he wanted to give very good governance to the state of Karnataka with simple majority. He has gone before the public with clean hands with all his programs. So even after traveling across the state, north and south, 12,000 kilometers, people are still.
But you would see, T.R. Prasad, you're a senior man with the JDS. Let me ask you, aren't you guys shrinking as a party, or are you growing? Where is the impact of the JDS's growth pan Karnataka?
We are regional party. We are regional party at all angles and at all levels. We are the people. We are going to, because whenever last 2018 elections, after 2018 elections, all national parties will target our MLAs only, our peoples only.
Yes,
and
interestingly, yes, what the point that he is making, unlike say UP, where Mayawati shrunk to a level of insignificance, here still JDS is holding on, maybe little less.
I have something interesting. We don't get this data usually. This is an addition that we've done to the magic wall. The vote share difference between Congress and BJP. BJP had 36. They've gone up by 2 percentage points to 38. The Congress had 38. They're now up at 44%. So if there's a difference of 6% between the Congress and the BJP, then we're looking at, the direction
clear majority and a sweep.
Yeah.